I don't know why my start is so slow. Stop hitting me. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, that's just jolly. Hey! Oh! What is going on, guys, and welcome to Forza Motorsport. You guys are probably a little distracted by the chaos that's happening on the screen there. Turns out cars seem to have a lot of fun with each other in the waiting period. But this pretty much sums up what online is. Online is always the most chaotic, craziest place to exist in the Forza Motorsport games. And we are going to dive in head first and basically present to you guys what it's like in here. I will be using the 2020 Lamborghini Essenza SCV12, brand new car, previously in Horizon 5, but it's brand new to this game. We have 30 seconds left. We previously have qualified in 7th. Basically, you get fuel and tire options. This race is going to be wet, as well as we've set our fuel to about 90% to guarantee us through, but that extra 10% that we don't have is going to save us weight. I'm going to have to put my race face on because these are real other people. These aren't AI that I can set difficulty to, and we're not starting at the front, so we're going to have some paces to make up, and it's going to be wet, and these are quick cars. We're on Road America here. I'm kind of nervous, but so far on what I've played with this game, online is by far the most fun. We will see how toxic this lobby is, if it's pretty bad or pretty good. But the good news is that you do get some pretty harsh penalties if you start smacking people. So be aware of that. Forza players love to use each other as their brakes, and we'll see how prevalent that is in this game. 6 years, baby. We have waited 6 whole years for where we are now. They have redeveloped this whole game ground up, and we're about to experience it online. I don't know why my start is so slow. What in the world is going on? I'm already getting hit. I don't know why. Okay, we're already putting last. Let's see how the first corner goes. Oh, we got guys spinning out. Let's at least get past some of these cars. Okay, a lot of people have seemed to survive. Oh, more chaos. Oh my gosh. Okay, thank gosh for ghosting. Stop hitting me. Whoa. Alright, the physics have been pretty altered in this game in comparison to the previous ones. Oh no. I'm like prepared. I'm moving to the left, so I'm like, if you're going to use me as your brake, then I'm going to go use someone else as a brake. I'm staying on the outside, letting you guys go through, then maybe cutting back in, or maybe not. Cutting back in. Ha ha! Oh boy. Oh. We have a whole pack right behind us. We're losing the pack in front. Someone's out in the dirt. All right, now this corner right up ahead in a GT3 car in dry can take it flat out. But that is sadly not the case for us today, and we're going to play it safe, so we're going to let off. Now this corner is not going to be good. Don't you dare smack me. I'm like pressuring my brakes. I'm like literally pulsing them, trying to brake as late as possible because I'm scared of people freaking smacking me, rear-ending me. Oh! No! Keep in mind, whatever contact I have with other drivers is not on purpose, okay? Ooh, little slide here from the Z. What is he doing? That is not how you get on the course. Did that dude even mean to go into the pits? Alright, C7 is in the pits, forcibly. We have a nice R8 right in front. We're in 12th. We're actually somehow halfway through the pack, even though we started out in dead last. I completely butchered the start. I don't know how that happened, but we had an awful start. First gear. Yeah, we can do first gear. switch up the cockpit view. Can't see much out of this thing. You can see how my steering wheel's twitchy with me being on controller. It's the one difference between this channel's content and probably every other Forza Motorsport channel's content. Now, while I'm battling the paces here, I do want to commentate and say that what I've noticed is that this game has incredible graphics for the surroundings. For the environment that you see around you, the graphics are top of the line and they're either up to par or better than other games as far as visually what they look like. When it comes to the graphics of the cars, I think Forza still could have a little ways to go, and I just kind of feel a little disappointed by our 6-year wait and our next-gen HDR crazy console advancements that they've had with these, because the cars frankly don't look any better than Horizon 5 or even that much crazier than Motorsport 7. I mean, there's frankly certain models that just haven't been altered at all, like the Nissan Skyline, the Nissan S15. A lot of those cars, I swear, they're still using the same models from 2016 for all I know. Oh, he's gone. Whoa, what was that? These guys are gone too. Are they just slacking? Like, are they just like forgetting how to drive, or are there tire effects starting to take place? Because that is one thing that can happen with these races is some cars just straight up run out of fuel. Some cars just chose the wrong tire compound, and it maybe starts to affect them later on. Either way, we're now in 11th. Going to brake a little bit later, and that's going to do us really well catching this C8. This thing sounds beautiful in front of me. The audio of the cars around actually are phenomenal. I could hear perfectly that flat plane crank V8. The audio of the cars that you drive, that too could use a little work. I'm not gonna lie. I think you know it's bad when this Asenza SCV12 sounds leaps and bounds better in Horizon 5 than in this game. I just expected a little more from it. Oh, that's just jolly. You know, I was braking a little late there, but he just really nailed it in the coffin. Alright, I better see some penalties on the board for that one. I'm just saying, that was was very rude. Yeah, let's drift this thing out. Oh, he's drifting too. Yeah, this thing, I mean, it sounds good, but it sounds even crazier in Horizon 5. And, you know, they could have taken the time to do some details with, like, let's say if you're in the pits with this car and you could hear pit limiter. And you sadly, you do not. And it's the case with a lot of cars I've driven around. I don't know if it's the fact that I haven't upgraded exhaust of any of them. I mean, this car has no excuse. It should sound like this straight out of the rented auto show. Oh, we found our boy in the C8 again. Gonna try and make it clean. Oh, he's not gonna let us overtake. What are you gonna do about that dude there? Little tap. Oh, that worked out. Hey! Oh! Dude, I can't even say I got karma for that, because I totally have been brutally assaulted throughout this race. More so than I've assaulted anyone else. That is just rude. Oh my gosh, we've just been battered to 18th place. I've lost motivation, guys. Like, when you... Oh. I should have pit. Alright, we're gonna have to survive one more. We're gonna have to survive one more lap on severe tire wear. Alright, everyone's pitting there now. Alright, well, best of luck to us. Oh man. Oh, I noticed that. You guys see that? That's cool. That's what this game actually masters. That's not me. This car is just understeering now, or just does not want to take this corner as well as it used to because of the tires. I know we're in a wet surface, but the fact that it's that noticeable is pretty sick, especially through a controller. It's like, how do you even like advance physics when someone like me is playing on a controller? But they somehow do it. Let's see, braking late. That was not ideal. Alright, see, I can guarantee you guys, I could have braked previously in the exact spot that I did just now, but because my tires are so bad, We have so much understeer. The car just pushes itself forward. It cannot make the corner. Even with all of the cornering, weight transfer of the car, not going to do it. And this thing is sliding. Like, this is kind of a drift car now with these worn out tires. Just watch this little slide. We're just in the middle of nowhere now. The pack is fully gone up. Look at that, dude! Drift Lambo. I mean, for what I like in motorsports, you could argue my car's better. Yeah, I got a brake on that corner. Oh my God, you guys see? Look at that. Somebody is not pit either. Look at that. And he's gone. I won't lie to you guys. This is the first recording I've done on this game in multiplayer, in anything in this game, frankly. And the fact that it's this entertaining, like, first trial run through, goes to show that multiplayer is something else, and it's definitely, I think, the place where I'll be in this game. Alright, in the pits. See, this is where the SCV-12's gotta go, but nah, it does not. Alright, recommended wet. Alright, we're just gonna sure. Okay, that was quick. That wasn't bad. I do like how we get a cool animation.
3 left.
Alright, 3 laps. We got new wet tires on, baby. All I'm saying, pit limiter exists for a reason. And it doesn't sound like this. We're way back here. But I have my grip back. That's nice. I mean, the beauty of this is that we have no one that's going to rear end us. I can race in peace, freely. But the issue is that now it's kind of boring. All the guys are to the left of us on the other side of the course. I just wonder how many of them have it pit, because I bet you it's a lot. Now I can once again go back to late braking and see, look at that, voila. We even still could have broke later than that. There's a lot of this game that feels very advanced, and when you focus on the motorsport side of it, that's where it really shines, which makes sense because it's called Forza Motorsport. And, you know, the race cars are phenomenal. The racing, the details in racing, the fact that you have to account for fuel and tire, all those things, they're cool. But then there's a large aspect of this game where I just kind of wonder what they've been doing for 6 years. Now, I don't doubt it hasn't been a direct 6 years. They had the middle of COVID to deal with through the development of this game, so it's probably been a solid of time less than that. But there generally doesn't seem that much more advancement of this game than Motorsport 7. And it almost seems like the fact that they had to build from ground up almost seems like all that time they were rebuilding to the state of where they were, and then they only had so much time to kind of improve upon where they were. There's just certain aspects of the graphics that confuse me. The whole upgrading system, if you guys don't know about that, the way that you have to basically work just to unlock some of the parts that you want to add on for your cars. For some people, they may love that, but I think for the majority, a lot of people just want to be able to upgrade freely, however and whenever they want. And for each race, there's an option of practice, qualifying, and then doing the race. And you can skip some of that, but definitely does get in the way a little bit, and I think a lot of people that play this just want to get straight into racing. I mean, I could imagine it would feel like I would waste a lot of life hours if I'm spending all that time just practicing before a virtual race. I understand that's how the reality of racing is. You need practice qualifying and doing it, but, you know, I mean, this is gaming we're talking about. We ain't got no time to be doing some free laps over here. Sayonara, WeatherTech. Oh, they're gonna get spat out right as we're passing. An R8 and an NSX, and we gotta be braking. Good on our tires. All right, we made up 2 places with that. Now it's interesting. I wonder how many places we're gonna make up just by having all the other cars with penalties, because so far we have 1. But there's got to be people that have at least like 3 or 4, man. I've been smacked at least like 5 times in this one race. Oh boy, this guy's right here. Can't keep my eyes off the wheel. All right, we're gonna have a little battle between place 16 right here for the last lap. Or maybe he's just quicker. What? Am I this slow? Am I this slow? Come on, why am I just getting overtaken this easily? Oh, our tires are getting worse. Oh, I can see on the little diagram in the bottom right, they're getting pretty low now. Yeah, the car is scrubbing. We're gonna finish off this last lap. I would like to pass one of these cars. It's not looking likely with the state of our own car. Oh, and they're off! Oh no! Someone else's tires are bad! Losers! And we're gonna come in 16th place across the line. What is it actually gonna put us in the leaderboard? Did we actually just get 16th? But what about the penalties up ahead? I mean, some dude got a 4-second penalty. All right, we actually did get 16th. Dang. I really thought they were dirtier up there, but I guess not. Damn, that C8 monster trucking. Wow, so we actually got a solid amount of credits. That's a good amount of credits for what you put in. I mean, it's a long race. I'm not going to lie. 7 laps of Road America is a solid amount of time. So here are the different spec events. We were doing the Forza GT series. The next event, entry ends in 4 minutes, and it's going to be at Indianapolis. So each race seems to start at a 30-minute interval around here, and you basically can join in, practice, qualify, and then you race. What's cool is that wherever you do qualify is where you're going to place in the starting grid. We get to come back to my lovely Civic. Yeah, this isn't as cool as the Asenza SCV12, and unfortunately, I do not own that car outright, so we were just borrowing it for that race. But I'm going to leave you guys here with this. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this video. I actually had way more fun than I thought I was gonna, and go check out Forza Motorsport, or if you guys have already been playing it, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But with that said, this is going to be JackUltraGamer signing this video off.